everyone and welcome back to another video. In this one we are going to discuss some MCQs on the topic of index numbers. So if you have already not seen our video on index number, I would suggest that you go back and watch that video first, and that will help you to simultaneously solve the MCQs with me. So let's get right into it. So the first question says, which of the following are the major characteristics of index number? So our index number is defined as, like if we talk about the most general one, it is summation of Pij upon summation of Poj Wj, which is any weight, into 100. So hence we say that it is expressed in terms of percentages. So this is correct. It measures the net or relative change in the variables. So basically we are trying to find out the change which is happening over the period of time in certain values or certain variables. So both of these are correct because it is over a period of time and then it is relative change in the variable. So hence we say that the answer is all of the above. Moving forward, the index number for the base year is always 100. So this is something that you always need to remember, that the index number of the base year is always taken as 100. Time period for which index number is determined is known as, so we know that this is our current period and this is our base period when it comes to our index number. So we are trying to find out the index number for current period. Current period divided by base period, that is how it is defined, and we are trying to find it out for the current period. Okay. Index number is a type of average, right? As we talked that it is a weighted average, if you see here. Next is, which of the following statement is correct about average price of the price index is 1110. So the price index is 1110. So we always say that for the base year is always 100, right? And your index number is 1110. So there is an increase of 10. So this is an increase of 10%, right? If we subtract it, right, we get 10 upon 100, which is a 10% value. So this is the price. The price have increased by 10%. Which of the following are limitations of using index numbers? The use of each index number is restricted to a specific object. It ignores the quality of commodities. It is useful only for short-term comparison. So all of these are limitations of using index numbers. We are definitely not considering the quality. We cannot use it over long term because then the comparison, the weights that we are giving are not absolutely correct and they can vary in very large amount, and hence we can and hence our calculation can be very misleading when it comes to that. Okay, and it is restricted to a specific object. So all of this is correct. Which of the following is variation within two or more variable studies by the index number? So our price index number is only for the price. Our quantity index number is only for the quantity, right? So a mixture where you can compare or you can find out the variation in two or more variables together, such an index number is known as a composite index number. Okay. The weights used in quantity index are, so we know that in price index our weight Wj is a quantity, and in quantity index number our weight Wj is price, right? So for quantity index it is price. Next up, which of the following method is used to calculate the consumer price index? This I have discussed in the previous video in detail. So the correct answer is Laspeyres index. An index number that can serve many purposes is known as, this will definitely be a general purpose index number. The last question says Fisher's method of calculating the index number is based on, you should know this, Fisher's index is calculated as Laspeyres index number into Paget's index numbers to the power 1 by 2 into 100. So this is nothing but a geometric mean of Laspeyres and Paget's. Hence the answer is geometric. So this is it for this video. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask in the comment section below and we'll be very happy to answer. Thank you so much for watching.